Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, back again for another Prox Guide of Ori and the Will and the Wisps. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and completed off with the Luma Pool and battled out with the boss of Qualot. Unfortunately, he was possessed by that weird, strange creature all the way back from the Wellspring that did decide to make his return and basically possess Qualot here. And now, mind you, I'm glad that we went and found the Wisp that was here in the area, but unfortunately, it seems like Ori has just went and lost not one, but two friends so far, just within this forest alone, which that really sucks, man. You lost Ku just because that other said boss went and basically destroyed her and everything else that went on from there, and then, unfortunately, then you lost out on Qualot, which he got himself possessed by that weird monster, and then that kind of made him go into his passing within the game there. But anyways, let's at least try to make some sort of light out of this and head all the way back over here to the Wellspring Glades and help out with this guy once again and do some other type of repairs here. Now, I want to say his name is Grom, right? He's the one that we went and helped out before when we were finding all these different ores and whatnot. And we're going to do that again since we have went and got ourselves down with 5 of them so far. So we're going to do some dwelling repairs and try to at least build out on a house or something around over here for those said type of monkey creatures that have been showing up, right? They were the type of creatures that have been kind of heading around through most of the different parts of the segments of games and helping us trying to reach into other different parts of other set locations, and also giving us a little bit of some said side quests along here. But now, since we're all said and done with this for now, we do have one more thing that we want to do in the Wellspring Glades before heading off into our next main area. Because the next part that we are going to have to go and start reaching off towards to is going to be known as Baur Reach, or Baur's Reach, or something like that. He's basically that bear that we went and saw from before, right? He was the type of bear that needed to have some sort of feather so that we can at least try to wake him up. And originally, before, we didn't really have a said type of feather, not until like Ku went and basically went into the whole passing away situation and whatnot, and one of the other monkey said creatures gave us a feather for that, and we are able to use that feather as our transportation type of flying method as we go along throughout this game, and also as well using this feather for at least for some other different things as well too, because you guys are going to be seeing that in just a little bit. So here we are now. We made it all the way back to the snowy area here, and our voice of the forest is going to kind of let us know that there is going to be another said wisp here in the colder part of this area. So we are going to have to go and try to wake up with that Baur guy, or that Baur guy that's going to be up here with the bear. Yep, and just like before, if you ever want to go and talk over to one of those said monkeys there, basically that type of creature already went and said to us that we needed some sort of feather to wake him up. So we are going to have to go and do that. And unfortunately, trying to walk around on him is not going to really help out on the situation at all. So let's just go and do something like that there. And let's go and do it. Nice. So now we got ourselves with the entrance, and now we can kind of walk around a little bit throughout this said colder area. Now, just as a reminder, I know that from what we're going to be seeing around over here is that most of this whole entire area is going to be somewhat encased in ice. Unfortunately, this place was not actually supposed to be encased with ice, but some sort of situation has went on within this area that made it turn it into here. So we're going to have to find some sort of, I guess, some sort of thing that's going to be around within this area to at least somewhat kind of defrost most of this type of ice that is going to be happening around, so that we can at least go and somewhat explore. So after kind of moving around a little bit, you should be able to find that there should be a rock here, and then you can be able to smash your way on down into that spot. Now, I know that you guys are going to be kind of seeing that throughout my health bar, is that I'm going to be kind of low on some stuff here and there, and that's just because that, mind you, I have never went and played through this area before, so it is all new to me, and even though that I am like somewhat losing out on different health as we go along, it's just that because some of the other type of new enemies are going to start be showing up as well. So here's what we're going to have to go and do, is that we're going to have to use our said feather, and we're going to see this type of pot here. Now, once we go and actually do something with this said pot, we can actually go and use our little bashing function, and if you can line it up properly, we can now go and get this type of furnace or something that's going to go and kind of light up on most of the type of ice that's going to basically make some things defrosted, and we're going to bring out some enemies to life at this point. And you want to be a little bit careful because some of those enemies that have been defrosted so far will try to become like somewhat of like a Venus flytrap and try to trap you in there. And I don't think you really want to be a part of that. So just try to time out your jumps out properly. And if you can do that all that well correctly here, you can just be able to line yourself up to open up the switch that is going to open up for the door that will lead us into another part of this said icy part of the Baur's Reach here. So there we go. Door has been opened up. We can go and move down a little bit further ahead. And just remember that we can't go and use these type of other vines that are there. But it will like to kind of move on its own, with that it does hold out an enemy around there. Alright, but let's go and head down directly over here. Use the bash function to fly on over to that way. And there we go. Now we can kind of take a little bit of a look-see to see what else we're going to be running on into with. Now, there's another one of those type of orbs there. I don't really think that we're going to be able to go and pick that up right away. There must be probably another type of situation that will probably happen later. But for right now, we're going to keep on heading down over here. And there's another one of those set type of pots. So, just be careful. Unfortunately, I did go and lose out quite a bit of health because of the annoying said monster that was down here. Those guys are basically new. They do have shields at this point in time where you do have to use your bash function to at least kind of protect yourself from there. But there we go. The furnace is now finally awoken. Most of the other said pieces around within here should at least now be moving at this point now. But we are going to go and end off with the episode for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.